Welcome to our video on La Paz in Bolivia. We travelled from Uyuni on the overnight bus, and on arrival into La Paz we did a free walking tour, which was great to see this vibrant city. The video is just really an overview as we didn't have that long there. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here is the flower market. So we've walked down some of the market, and every section of the road has different items to sell, so from fish to meat to flowers, and everything that we've seen so far is being prepped on the road. It's just mind-blowing for the senses. You just have a look over there and you can just see everybody just with all these most beautiful flowers. And up in La Paz it's just crazy because it's market day, and there's just people everywhere selling their produce and preparing their produce. Here's the flower market. So every section down the road has different things, and there's all the beautiful flowers. Hola. And then you come down the market, and then we've gone from the meat and we've gone from the flowers, and we now come to the salmon, which is amazing. And then if you go down this side, you'll see all the fruit markets as well, and it's all just so fresh. So this square in La Paz is full of government buildings and a lot of history behind it. So you've got the cathedral here, you've got the government buildings with the changing of the guards, you've also got the Federation building with the very strange clock that's remained backwards. And then you've got the square with lots of statues. The statue now is a president that actually the Bolivians have said was actually their best president that they ever had. Unfortunately, they hung him on the lamppost when they realised what a terrible mistake that they'd made, and that actually that president was there for the people. They decided that they would create this monument for him as a memory of what actually has gone on in the past with Bolivia and the coups that they have. They've left one of the buildings in the far corner that's a green building. I'm not sure if it'll pick up on the camera, but there are bullet holes that remain there, and that's to remind the Bolivian people about the coup that happened in this square. So lots of history here, and also a hive of activity for locals.
The best way to see this disputed world's highest capital city is via the extensive cable car network that runs across the whole of La Paz. These cable cars were originally built for locals to get around and avoid traffic, because traffic in La Paz is horrendous. But if you're a tourist, they're great for being able to see the city from all different angles. It's very easy to get a ticket. You can go into any of the cable car stations and go to the counter and ask for a tourist ticket. That's possibly the best way that you can do it. We asked for a tourist ticket, and they gave us a ticket that allowed us to cross the city on about 4 or 5 different lines, and the best thing was it only cost a couple of pounds for 24 hours.
In La Paz, you are at risk of altitude sickness, the same as you are in a lot of Peru as well. I would advise that you read up about it. It can be quite serious. You will find initially that it is quite difficult to breathe, but you will acclimatise to that. We also found that ascending slowly really helped, and getting the bus to La Paz was a much better way than flying because it helps you to acclimatise much easier. But definitely read up about it before coming to Bolivia. The red line passes directly above the cemetery of La Paz. The cemetery was made public in the 1930s to allow the poorer citizens to inter the remains of their loved ones while accommodating the growing population of the city. Some of the crypts are 4 or 5 stories high, and it looks like a little city within itself.
How's it going?
It's going great. We can walk quicker than anybody else can drive within this city. It's 4:30 in the afternoon and the whole city looks as if everybody's going home on a Friday afternoon. But it's great to be out walking and the sun's come out.
And
so this part of La Paz has lots of alleyways, very, very pretty, very touristy. But it does have pubs, it has restaurants, and then it also has the Witches' Market. In the Witches' Market, you will see some fetuses. That's part of a ritual when they're building new houses, or they want good luck from Pachamama.
Pachamama, yeah.
Pachamama, and they will give the fetus as a offering, and they can use it for businesses, for good health, as I say, for when they're building for new homes, and you will see those on the stalls.
Well, that concludes our 24 hours in La Paz. We both agree that we wish we'd had an extra day or two to enjoy the city. But we hope you enjoyed watching this video, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of our content.